Hi, welcome back. It's been a couple of months since my last video, I think. So I thought I'd make use of the sunshine today and come out and do a bit of videoing. So anyway, trying to think of what things have moved on or progressed since I last spoke. Every day getting better. Yes, the recovery is super at the moment. Feeling much better in myself. Went to an open mic night, electric open mic night at Midsummer Norton, the White Hart. Andrew and Sue down there, superb hosts, and as ever, and amazing. I think I'm right in saying, double check on the Facebook site, I think I'm right in saying it's the third Monday of every month. Now, didn't know what to expect when I went down there, but the room is absolutely filled with musicians. You've got saxophonists, there must have been 3 or 4 saxophones there, I think, bass players, drummers, guitarists, vocalists, even a harmonica, keyboard. Now, people go down and set this up. All the backline is provided for you. Just go along, plug in, or first sing. There isn't many tunes what collectively the musicians haven't played throughout the years. You've got a superb bunch of guys down there. If you want to go and have a just plug in and have a play or a sing song, just go down, go to it. It's absolutely fantastic. And you even get some guests there occasionally. Last week there was Ian Hobbs, local celebrity Ian Hobbs from the Honky Tonks, was singing there. Now, where else can you go to see somebody like that singing without paying? All it costs you is maybe a drink or two. But fantastic place, well worth a visit if you're into that sort of thing. As everybody knows, I like my music. My band is still going, Stealth Legion. We're still out and about, we're still gigging. So if anybody wants to look us up, www.stealthlegion.uk. We've had a fantastic couple of gigs of late. Last one being the Pied Horse in Bristol. Yeah, and I've got to say a thank you to everyone who's welcomed me back and given me the encouragement to get back up there and start singing again. I think you know you are, but without you guys, you know, and the rest of the guys in the band, Adrian, Ed, Pete, thank you for supporting me and getting me back up there. I can't explain what it's like when you haven't got the when you think you're not capable of doing a good job again. But when I was up there, the adrenaline kicked in and I started jumping about like a loon again, so which was great. What came out of the open mic night down at Midsummer Norton, I made contact with Paul Brimble, who's a drummer. Now, Paul has suffered through, I think he had a stroke some years ago now. Now, Paul is a bit of an ambassador for the Stroke Association and the Heart Foundation as well. So look him up. Interesting guy. He's been drumming for absolute centuries, so I suspect that a lot of people in the area have seen him perform somewhere. He won't mind me for saying that. Great guy. Thanks, Paul. Thanks, Paul, for coming up. We had a coffee together and he gave me a bit of inspiration on getting back out there and performing again, so thank you. One of my biggest thank yous is to everybody at Mendip Plains Equestrian Centre. Everybody who knows me knows as a hobby, I have my photography, but it's now become a small business, which is good for me because obviously since I've been recovering I've had no income, so I've been relying on that business. So Hannah Smith, Duncan Green, Jane Green, thank you ever so much for everything you've done for me and welcoming me back up to Mendip Plains to do my photography. It's 7 months into my recovery now, and every day I'm thankful of, and days like this with the sunshine. But the biggest thing is the people, family, friends who came to see me, sent me messages. You're the guys who make a difference. And what I would say, anybody who's got friends, etc., who are suffering from health problems or are recovering from anything in their past, just go and visit them, because you mean so much to people when you visit. You make a big difference. Seeing somebody for 10 minutes can have a lasting effect on somebody for the rest of their life. You know, to be all of a sudden to be told you've got a problem, or you're at home a lot, or you're recovering from something, you need something to inspire you. You need something to give you a kick up the ass, basically. I know that's a harsh way of saying it, and it's not easy to do. It's easy for me to sit here and say that, but I am so thankful for everybody who's visited and stayed in touch. Stuart, thanks guys, and I don't think I'll ever be able to thank everybody because it'd take me hours to say it. But if ever you've got anybody like that in the family or friends, please go and visit them. Anyway, enough of me going on about that. So, what's happening in the future? Well, if I knew that, I'd be a psychic. I'd be a millionaire, wouldn't I? Yeah, I'd like to plan things for the future. I'd like to do loads of things. I'd like to travel a lot more. But you have to live within the constraints you've been given. And I'll shortly be getting my driving license sorted out, so I'm back driving. And that will give me a lot of freedom. I'll be able to come out and see some of the guys who's visited me. Become a pain in the ass when I come out to see you. And also a big thank you to Ange Palmer. Angie, thanks for what you've done. I tell you what, if it wasn't for you, perhaps I might not be here today, but I've got a big thank you to say to you. Okay, everybody keep in touch. Love you all.